I am Dr. Charles Apoki. I want to talk to you about some experiences that I have had as a man as I am approaching 70. By April, I'll be 66. In 4 years from April, I'll be 70. Life changes. So many things will change. Number one, I found out that I'm no longer interested in person to person contact. I used to like going out, meet with people, travel, do this. In as much as I still like traveling. But when somebody tells me I want to see you one on one, I see it as a big stress on my person. I just want to be alone. I just want to be at peace with myself. I just want to be able to meditate. I found out that social interaction has gradually died out of my priority list. The next thing is that in as much as I've drawn out plans of some things I want to achieve, most things don't mean much to me any longer. I lost $1,000. I hid $1,000 in my bedroom before I traveled to Europe. I can't find it. I don't know where I hid it because I'm becoming more forgetful. My memory was not good before. I don't know where I hid it. And surprisingly, the anxiety I will have had, the pressure I will have been under to look for it is no longer there. If I see it by mistake, fine and good. That's how I see money in my room. I hide them. I don't remember where I hid them. So a lot of things like to drive cars in those days was awesome. I loved driving. I would drive from Lagos to Aba. But now, cars don't really mean much to me. I thought that because I was not dressing well when I was struggling, that clothes, they don't really mean much to me any longer. It's just the value I attach to the persons who give them to me, who make them, that gives me joy. The next thing is that apart from not having a strong desire for any ambition, if you make me federal minister in this country today, I will reject it. It's going to disturb my peace. If somebody sent me a message that if I want to be a senator or a governor in my state, that he will support me, I am not interested. And now I was wondering why some people at an age bracket, when they retire, they will go to a peaceful place, just one island, one place to stay and just be at peace with themselves. That is what I am experiencing. The next thing is things like food. Food. I now eat most times once a day. And it has helped me. My blood pressure is down. I wake up stronger, wake up healthier. I never knew that eating late and eating so much could be very deleterious to your health. Thank God I've not added more than 10 kilograms for several years. So, my greatest concern, peace of mind, good health, good relationship with my neighbors and those I know. But the funny thing is that it is at this stage in my life that so many people are getting to know me. So many people want to call me. So many people want to speak, want to see me. And public places. Let me tell you another terrible thing. I'm a public speaker, but public places inconvenience me. I am under enormous pressure when I'm in the public space. So I don't stay in ceremonies for long because nothing is really entertaining to me again. Not much is entertaining. I used to read a lot, but Most times when I carry a book, I am not getting new knowledge. It is the same old, maybe I read too much when I was younger. It's the same old information that is being repackaged and given to me. So, what I do is that I take some subject matters based on inspiration and research them in the internet, and I get some rejuvenation in my mind. And then this post I'm doing, you don't know how much it has helped me. Because when you are alone, you are not lonely, you are creative. But what also surprises me is that I am I don't have any reason to be really bothered about Nigeria. I don't have any reason to be really bothered about Nigeria. I've planned my life in such a way. People think I'm being egotistic or proud. No, it's just the fact. I've planned my life in such a way that I can live outside this country comfortably. I will not need to work in any country I go to, but I will still make money. I have had my family spread significantly that I can stay without coming to Nigeria. And there's hardly any country today that will deny me visa. But I love this country. And I'm finding myself more involved in trying to correct what is wrong in the system. I don't know if it's a sense of indebtedness or the concern about the next generation. And sometimes when I just imagine that my grandchildren are coming to visit Nigeria, the kind of country they will come to. So that's why one gets involved in these things. But I wish that I don't get involved. I just wish that anything about Nigeria does not disturb me. But it cannot. It cannot leave my mind. And so I'm getting involved. But I won't play politics. The next thing is that things like when it comes to the relationship between my wife and I, it is no more that toffee toffee feeling. It is just a feeling of value. Oh, this woman, you've done so much. We've passed through a lot. The journey we've gone through, you've stood by me, taken risks with me, tolerated my excesses, learned to forgive me no matter my rascality. You're not paying me back with my own bad notes. Neither am I paying. But it's just more of value. When I embrace her, it's value. Just value. The value of the journey we've had, the efforts we've put in, and the results that have come out is value. But that toffee toffee feeling, and even though I've not been a women person, uh, copulation is not a thing of interest in the real sense. If it is outside my wife, if not, it looks like a burden, a big risk, big risk. And these are the things one is going through. And if you are to enjoy this age bracket, please plan a life that you will, in such a way that you will have something of interest that you are doing that will keep you busy without being physically exacting, without needing to travel so much, without needing to meet with too many people. When I went for the end of year parties in our schools, immediately I finished speaking, I went away. Second, I went away, I went to sleep. And I wake up slowly. I'm not in a rush to achieve anything. It sounds strange, but those are the feelings one is having in old age. But I'm happy. And now, when I want to sleep, I think of my grandchildren. When I pray for my grandchildren. The ones unborn, I imagine them and I prophesy upon them. Then occasionally, even though the drive is not there, there are projects I still have to execute, and then I conceptualize them. But there is a challenge. Each time you hear that one of your mate has died, you keep asking, what if it was me? What would have happened to all the things? And then you start, sometimes a panic will come in. What if it was Dr. Apoki that died as his classmate died? You start wondering, did you put any shock absorbers in place to handle some issues? Then you think about the projects you have. You start wondering, sometimes I'll just sit down and add 15 to 65 and it will be 80. When I'm 80, how far will I have gone with these projects and this project and that project? These are the things that crowd my mind. And then, if you're a young man here, please don't make categorical statements if you have not experienced these things. Your fathers did not discuss with you the way I'm discussing with you now. But the only conclusion of the matter, try as much as possible to put things down for your old age in such a way that you can afford to be a little bit selfish, that you can be alone without being lonely, that you can reach the world without the world compressing you, that you can maintain your values without the world, without you compromising them to be able to eat from the system, and then have modest accommodation that is not too big. Big accommodations are a problem to you and are a problem to your children when you pass on. Live a simple life in old age and you will enjoy it. I don't know if it has made meaning to you. If it has, share it. But make sure that you don't derive your happiness from somebody's body, somebody's budget, somebody's brain, and somebody's blessing. And you'll have a good time. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki, the area grandfather. God bless you. I have a webinar coming up on the 11th, 10th, and 11th of December. Send a message to 80 21 21 92 62 through WhatsApp. It will register you for the webinar. We also have properties for sale. Contact the same number. He will get in contact with me. You know why I'm doing that? I don't want to receive too many phone calls. There was a time I will wake up, there are up to 30 WhatsApp messages I needed to answer. It became stressful. So I got this manager in Abuja, plus 234-8021-219262. He will attend to you. I got a manager that books my appointment, so I don't need to remember where I'm preaching next. He tells me, he discusses with them. What I do, I just wear my clothes, get the topic, and I go and speak, and I leave there to another place. God bless you. I wish you long life. I wish you a happy new year, happy Christmas, and then wonderful celebrations this holiday season. God bless you.